Yo, yo. So, I want to make this video. I know I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time. Actually, I have been making YouTube videos. I just haven't been uploading them because either the format was weird or uh, I just didn't like how the video came out. But just want to make a quick video here just to kind of update everybody on what's going on. I just had like a crazy, like 12, 13 hour workday where I just went ham on building out like all of the AI infrastructure for our calling, and it's actually really good. I actually paid an agency to build it last week, and they built it, but like they just took way too long, and the communication was like really bad. And I was like, bro, yeah, like you guys are probably good for somebody that doesn't know how to do this or some like not to be like arrogant or like, but like for like a doctor or a lawyer or like a physician that doesn't know anything and just wants to pay somebody to just build it and like has all the time in the world, that's fine. But for me, like the core point of my business is dialing. It's like leads, dialing, sales. So I didn't want to give that to somebody who is, and we're gonna be like, you know, fifth on their list of things to do when I could make it number one thing on my list to do and just finish it out in literally like 24 hours, which it took them a week to build out, and it still wasn't working. And I just made it happen in 24 hours. So I am very proud of myself. I'm actually really proud that I'm able to have this gear where I can go in and just do like these 12-hour days and know how to do it now. And that's something that like a really good feeling and thing to know and to know that anytime I need, I can just go into this gear and just build something out. And that's really gives me a lot of confidence. So things are working. We're gonna launch this AI literally like today's Saturday. Monday we're gonna launch it. Tomorrow we're just gonna do a couple tests with the guys, and we're gonna launch it. If you guys don't know what I do, I haven't made a big like a update video in a long time, but I'm in the solar industry. I used to do rooftop solar sales, all virtually, all online. I door knocked for like a week, but I didn't like it, and I went into virtual. So I've been doing that for years. And recently, I pivoted into community solar sales because honestly, with community solar, the pay is much more like it's a lot faster. And even though the like per deal revenue is a lot lower than like a normal solar sale, you're at least gonna get paid. So like it's more than zero. Where with normal solar sales, it's like you don't know if you're gonna get paid or not. All these changes, things happening with community solar, it is a little bit lower like revenue per sale, but it's fast, and we usually get the money 1 or 2 weeks, and we can reinvest back into ads, and we can grow really quickly. And that's why am pushing so hard into this. I've literally been doing this since February. It's towards the end of April right now. So like I started like mid-February. Now it's like I've been doing this for about 2 months, and I have built a team. I have a team of 5 guys that I hired, and we're just gonna basically run the show. And I don't know anybody who's doing virtual community solar sales with via Facebook ads and AI dialer, but I really believe that I know exact. I have no doubt in my mind that we can do 100 sales a week with this setup. Like my ads, my creatives, my marketing is on point. Really good leads, really cheap leads, and really effective, really efficient leads that react, that respond. My guys are on point. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. My support team is on point. Everything is on point. My standards are on point. Like literally, like this is the reason why I had to let go of the other company, was because I don't like being below the standards that I want. Like anytime you let anything like go, or you accept the norm of how long things take, that's you like giving into your standards. My standard is I'm gonna get it done fast, and I'm gonna get it done at the quality that I'm gonna get it done by. Like if you know me, if you ever work with me, you know I'm a control freak. I have super attention to detail, and I like for things that I care about, I am the most attention to detail, and I want to make sure everything is done correctly. That's why I spent so much time doing this. I could have got it done in literally like 5 hours if I just wanted to just get something done, but I want to get it done the way that I understand it, the way that it's going to work, and make sure everything is checked off. Obviously there's going to be like some tweaks that we're going to make over time, but make sure as much as possible, like I've done all the work that needs to be done. With the help of Claude Code, obviously, shout out Claude Code. This is all built out, so I think this is going to be a game changer for us in the industry. We're going to be able to maximize each rep's output at least 2 or 3x. And instead of scaling horizontally, we can scale vertically, which is what I was trying to do like last week. I was trying to hire like 10 people and just scale horizontally, but this way we can scale vertically while being able to do like 3 times the more sales per rep, and being able to pay my guys more so they can make more money. Instead of paying like 10 guys a small salary, I can pay 3 guys 3 times as much. So that makes it amazing for me, and I'm really excited with what we're about to do this summer. I'm so grateful to God. Like this week has been such a hard week, and there's been so much going on, and there still is so much going on. But what's getting me through it is at the beginning of this week, I said like every single day I'm just gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna put my best 8, my best 9 out there, hours of work. And I'm just gonna sit down on my little beanbag back there, and I'm just gonna rest. I'm gonna leave everything to God. I'm gonna literally like meditate and tell God, I'm gonna leave it all up to you. I put everything I did, I put everything I can into this, like into my work today, and everything else I'm just gonna leave it to you. And that's what I've been doing, and I've been so grateful because I've been having so much like peace and certainty and confidence and belief and faith in God. I actually want to build up a verse that really spoke to me, that I've been like feeling a lot, because I go through a lot of these stages of uncertainty. I go through a lot of these stages of uncertainty, and it like this Bible verse really like helped me. Like it hit hard. It hit hard for me because I know that this is something that I go through a lot, or I used to go through a lot, right? Past tense, right? Your subconscious mind is listening all the time, so you got to make sure that you're using past tense. I used to go through this. Now I have so much faith in God that I believe, and I have faith, and I know that I'm aligned with Him, and everything that I'm doing is aligned with where He's got, taking me. So I'm so grateful for that. But James 1 verse 2 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt. Because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do." I used to feel so unstable, and like used to think like, oh my gosh, like, is this gonna work? Is that gonna work? But really understanding, just leaving it to God, like doing your best, doing my best every single day, and like the only thing I can do is do that and give the rest to God. The things that I can't control, there's so many things out there that I can't control that only God can control. Like I can't do everything on my own, and I have to have faith, especially in the position I'm in right now, especially in the season I'm in right now. Faith is literally the most important thing. And I used to skip Bible studies. I used to skip like devotionals and prayer and like meditation and time with God and time like in the Word. And I noticed a more reactivity, more doubt, more fear, more anxiety, more stress whenever I'm away from God. And the closer I am to God, the tighter that I squeeze to Him, and the closer and the more I spend time in His Word and His presence, and just in Him, I genuinely feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders, and I have so much certainty and so much confidence in everything that I'm doing. So literally all that I have and everything that I'm doing right now is because of my Lord and Savior, who has just been with me, and His Holy Spirit that has just helped me through every single thing that I'm doing. So I'm so grateful for that. Um, but that's such an important lesson for me, is to like, that's the most important thing. Like, it's not the work that I do. It's not waking up super early in the morning. It's not reading this book. It's not doing this meditation. It's not doing this. It's literally like the most important thing that cannot be skipped for me, for my business, for life, for just my journey and my path as a person, and everything, is to prioritize spending time with God, spending time in His Word, and that literally is more important than anything. Like, I used to do all these like different routines, which are good, right? Like meditating, waking up super early, journaling, all these things. But then that all got messed up, and sometimes I forget to pray. I forget to read my Word. I forget to spend time with God, and I'm like, that's literally like 80% of it, and I'm not even doing that. So no wonder I'm feeling fear or feeling doubt, feeling anxiety, because I'm not doing the most important thing for me in terms of aligning myself with the most ideal version of myself that I'm trying to be, which that is what it is. But yeah, now I know. And now I know that I have a routine every single night: read the Word, pray, abide in His presence every single morning, start my day with the Word, with the presence, with prayer. And as long as I do that every single day, and I just trust in God, put everything that's on my back, give it to Him, then I know that I'm good. And I know that I'm going to do exactly what I'm going to do every single day, and put in the work that I'm going to put in, everything that I got, and I'm going to leave the rest to God. So that is a lesson for this week. But AI got that done. So really excited for that. But yeah, now I'm really tired. But I'm so proud of myself for the focus, for just every single week, like new gears being unlocked. Like every week, it's like a new gear that I drive into, and I'm so grateful, because it's a compounding. It's just compounding every single week. I get better, and 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 it's like, I'm so grateful. So grateful for the beginning of the season. I'm so grateful for everything I got. And yeah, obviously there's going to be reactivity. There's going to be thoughts and emotions and feelings that come in. But I'm also grateful for those, because those are revealing the things that I can change. And I've been practicing the skill of awareness and observance, like observing my thoughts, observing every thought that I have, like all the reactivity, all the feelings, all the meanings I'm assigning to certain things that is causing some thoughts to happen, or some feelings, or some emotions. Like this is such a big thing in everything that you do, is to be observant. Not just like, don't just accept every thought that comes to your mind. Don't just accept every feeling. Question it. Question, what does it mean? What meaning am I assigning to this? How am I defining this? Because most of the time, it's not true. It's a lie, and you're just blindly accepting it. But if you observe, and if you look at your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings from a third person, right? Look at your body as like your body, not you, right? My body is having these reactions. My body's having these feelings. My body's having these emotions. My body's having these thoughts, right? And I am not my body. I am me. I'm myself. I'm my own being, right? And my like if you listen to everything your body told you and you identify with that, where would you actually be? Because what your body craves, right, is not going to be something that's aligned with who you want to be ideally, right? Your body's probably going to crave hedonistic things. It's going to crave like all sorts of stimulants, all sorts of things that are harmful to you, right? So if you just take every single little reaction that your body gives you and just accept it as fact, as you, and just respond on it and react about it and take action on it, right? Like that's what discipline is. It's listening to your body, listening to your emotions, and saying, I don't want to do that, and rejecting it and saying, I don't want to identify with that. So yes, we do that when it comes to like things that we know are bad, but we don't do it when things that we genuinely believe, right? The things that we need to change, like the beliefs that we need to change, like things like you feel doubt or fear about, like you, let's say like doing something. For me, like doing, like making something happen or having something, things in a certain way, or how do I explain it? Like, yeah, it's too hard. Like I can't make it. All these little negative uh, thoughts and emotions, just like how you would reject your body if you're, let's say, on a diet and it's telling you eat, 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 or if you're trying to get away from something. Let's say like your body's going to tell you to, oh, go gamble or go drink alcohol or take drugs or whatever. Your body craves that, right? But you, as the mind, decides that you're not going to identify with that and you reject that. But that's the same thing with literally every single thing. Sometimes we just accept things that we shouldn't be accepting. And when you build more awareness, when you build more observance, or the skill of observance, and being able to discern between what is aligned with you ideally, and that is based on who you want to be ideal. Like, what do you see yourself? Imagine, and actually like imagine what is the most ideal version of yourself, and anything that you observe, and any reaction, any thought, any feeling that is not aligned with that version, then you can reject that, just like you would reject the drugs, or just like you would reject the alcohol or the gambling or the food or the drinks or whatever, right? Just like you would reject that, you can reject anything that's not ideal for you. So that is such a big thing, right? If you have that mechanism built into your mind, and you built up that skill set, then you can only win, right? Negative things happen to you, you win because you understand, you observe, you reject it, and you use that as data to say, okay, I'm going to change this conditioning in my mind, so that I don't assign these meanings. I can change the meanings that I'm assigning to these things. Positive things happen, boom, you win. So the process I call it the process of revelation and inspiration, where anything that happens to you, it's either revealing of something that you can change, or it's inspiring you something you can align with. So I'm just spitting right now. I'm just like yapping right now. Just all the things that I've been thinking about over the past week. Just want to put them somewhere for me. Again, I make these videos for me, to make sure that I'm documenting everything that I'm doing, and making sure that, because when you're doing this, when you're stuck behind a computer for 13 hours a day, you kind of lose like perspective. And I want to just make these videos so that when I'm like in a different perspective, I can see, okay, this is kind of the state of mind that I was in. So, and as far as other people see it too, then awesome, great. But yeah, we're going up. JT Solar Group is going up, and if you're with it, then you're with it. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so grateful to God, and I'm gonna stop talking right now. I need to sleep. All right, bye. Have a good one.